Welcome back to the Morning Brew, everybody. We're all in a festive holiday mood here. It's Monday, and we always start off with some business, and we're certainly doing that today. Dan Mayfield's our co-host from Albuquerque Business First.
Morning.
Great to see our good friend Stacy Sacco.
Good morning.
From the Anderson School of Management at the University of New Mexico.
Great to see you guys again.
Yeah. And you brought one of your students with you today.
Yes, I did. April Semler.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
April,
morning.
welcome.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
You'd like to be on TV or do something like
I
this?
would. Maybe one day. That's the future dream. So.
Well, you're doing good so far.
Thank you.
She walked in here like she owned the place.
I thought
Taking charge.
I
That's good.
didn't realize you'd hired her already.
It's terrific. The topic today is networking during the holidays. I've already been to a couple of holiday parties, and they're fabulous. And this is a great time to network.
It's a great time to network. In fact, this is my favorite time to network just because when you go to all these events, people are coming in a festive mood. You get a chance to socialize with them as opposed to necessarily talking business and trading business cards. So it's a good opportunity to catch up, hear about what's happening next year, and then sort of prime the pump for new business. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
See, I would have thought the opposite. Like this time of year, you go in and you're like, I got to talk business, and it's holiday stuff, and you don't want to network, and you don't want to go out to those things. But it really is the opposite, isn't it?
Yeah, I've always thought that, but more what I've found is that people go during the year to an event related to who the speaker is, and usually it's very directed towards business, where this is more the social time.
Right.
And, you know, on my website, NM Netlinks, there's 504 professional associations, about 175 economic development agencies, including 17 chambers. So all of them, or most of them, are doing something right now. And so this, again, a great opportunity, especially in your industry, to get out and meet people. So.
Excellent. So, but there is a difference between how we network and how millennials are networking.
Yes.
And what are you finding during the holidays and how you're trying to network right now?
Just going out and being social and being yourself and making those friendly connections. It's always great. Like you said, it's the holiday season, so you want to be social and very personable.
Yeah.
It's great just to put yourself out there.
Excellent.
You mean millennials do it just like everybody else?
Exactly. There's no
we,
difference.
We were talking before the show. You guys are a big mystery, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Every
conundrum here.
Yeah, every marketer is trying to figure out, you know, what is the deal with the millennials,
Yeah.
and how do you connect with them? How do you reach them? And
Attention spans this big, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Not even gonna lie there. Yes.
Yeah. And you're attached to your phone.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that's just a millennial problem.
I know,
But-
right?
No, it's
That's
not.
all of us.
That's all.
We made a list of some events that she was going to go to and
Oh, good.
look
Yeah.
at. So
Let's
maybe
talk about that.
tell a little bit about some of
Yeah.
those.
Okay, some events that I didn't get to go to but are going to happen next year are the Twinkle Light Parade. We just missed it. It's great. Local businesses come out. A lot of people are on the street. It's really great.
It was packed. The whole street
you go?
up and down.
I was a judge.
I got to be a judge.
Oh my goodness!
You were
I was a judge, yes, and I got to
That's
see
great.
all the really great parade,
Yeah.
all the parade floats, so many lights. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And there was one that was amazing. 300 Girl Scouts.
Oh,
All with
wow.
lights. It was unbelievable seeing three. If you can get
Did they
300,
win?
I have no idea yet. That will be actually posted on the
okay.
city by the end of the week on the city's
Wow.
website. But if you get 300 kids to do anything, you should win.
I would think.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There was Albuquerque magazine had their best
The
party.
best of the city.
Party.
And then, but you had another one that was it
Yes.
Old Town?
No, it's actually at the River of Lights. It's
That's
called
it.
the Rockin' Night, and it's at the Shark Reef Cafe. It's great. They play live music. They have cocktails and appetizers.
Oh, nice.
So it'd be great just to
Sounds
go and hang out with your friends after you go see all the displays.
I love
Well, that's
it.
something a little bit
Yeah.
different because we were talking about going to the holiday parties, you know, and chamber parties and things
Right.
like that. I mean, is
Yeah.
that when marketers are looking at millennials, are you guys more looking at the events that are more fun and you hope to run into people who are business related or somebody you might be able to trade a business card with? Or are these just events you were just at because you are who you are?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, this event is definitely because you want to be there. It's more of a social aspect. But, I mean, there's so many great events going on. I mean, it's a good opportunity for us to even just volunteer for one of these events. You can
Yeah.
meet a lot of great people in the city, and then you get your foot in the door.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Now, do you necessarily talk shop with these folks at these holiday things, Stacy?
A little
good
bit,
plan or
a
not?
little bit, but you know, it's more about getting to know somebody
Yeah.
and what their interests are. You know, always, even in any networking experience, if you can figure out what their problems or passion
Right.
is about, and then you can plug in during the year to help support.
I was at a party with a bunch of physicians, but they like it when you don't talk shop. They do
Right.
enough of
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Right.
they're very interesting people. And
Sure, maybe they're going on a trip or they're taking a class.
they're doing
or
interesting
who
stuff.
knows?
You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, you kind of have to temper it sometimes.
Right. You know, one of the things she had talked about too was going to some of those sporting events, and that you meet a lot of people that way, which was another sort of direction for millennials. And because she used to be in basketball, so
I played
she
basketball
lived your
my
world.
whole life, so yeah, I love the
At
sports.
UNM?
No, actually at Manzano.
At Manzano.
At Manzano.
Excellent.
And I don't know, I wasn't really, my heart wasn't in basketball anymore, but I still love it. I still enjoy playing
Right.
it, but I wanted the college experience.
Good,
Excellent.
good.
It was
Because there's a
great.
couple games coming up.
Yeah,
right?
there's a couple of great games. I mean, they're not really big games, but it's still a great opportunity. Your professors are going to be there, and
Sure.
fellow students. It's just
Yeah,
go
those
and
are
support
good
your local
networking
team.
times.
Yeah.
Which is better, the men's or the women's basketball? I've gone to the women's, and I think there's a decibel level thing in there that you're concerned about. 'Cause it's
A
pretty
little
loud.
bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
no doubt.
definitely gets loud in both areas. The men are a little more popular, but I love watching the women
Yeah,
play.
sure.
It's
Sure.
great, both.
You
How do you
network
network?
at halftime.
How do you network
Exactly.
there, though, Stacy? Like, do you go, like, I see people I meet at the snack bar, but I
Yeah.
mean, is that networking or is that just saying hey to somebody? Like, how do you
Yeah,
turn that
and
into?
you may have a different view on this. For me, when I go, you know, you'll see people, and you're right, getting drinks or whatever, but it's just walking around. You'll see people
Yeah.
you know, so you get to say hi and get a chance to catch up a little bit. So,
Yeah.
so it's informal again, but that's
Yeah.
partly what this whole holiday networking is all about.
Exactly.
Do you have some events that are coming up that you want to share with us?
You bet.
Okay.
As I said, you know, a lot of the chambers have a holiday gathering. One of them is Meeting Professionals International. That's this Thursday. They have a holiday mixer. There's a group here. I always tend to focus on the marketing groups, but there's
Sure.
a New Mexico Society for Healthcare Strategy and Market Development. So these are folks that are marketing to hospitals or they're at hospitals marketing. They have a meeting coming up Thursday. That's their holiday inspiration fair. They always have a lot of fun. The Young Professionals of Albuquerque, which I know you've been to
Absolutely, they're
several
great.
times.
They're great.
They have a wonderful holiday party at the end of the year. This one's coming up Thursday also at the Albuquerque Country Club.
It's going to be huge, actually.
That one's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Lots of millennials actually do go to that one.
Exactly.
well, then the other millennial one is the Rio Rancho Visionaries, the 21 to 40 crowd. They have a holiday party Wednesday in the following week. And then Hispano Chamber has their Jingle Mingle, Biz Gratis.
Nice.
Everything's sort of this week or just starting in next. I mean, you don't want to get too close to the actual Christmas holidays. People go on vacation. And
That's
leave.
right. Things kind of shut down.
And then the Rio
Exactly.
Rancho Chamber has their holiday fun. So, and that's I think it's every year at Harris Jewelers, and I'm sure because they're hoping people are going to buy jewelry
Absolutely.
as gifts.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, they're-
Fingers
no
crossed.
doubt.
Yeah, they're matching all that up. So,
No doubt.
I see a picture on the screen. We had the hanging of the greens over.
That happened
UNM.
Friday. I've been
Did
to
you
that
go?
before. No, I didn't. I've been to that before. It's really a nice thing.
Yeah.
That's a great event. So plan on it for next year. right?
Exactly.
You know, a lot of these events too, generally for a lunch or whatever, they'll have a fee, right?
Right.
For a lot of these, it's bring something like a gift for charity or
Or
donation.
food or whatever.
Or food.
yeah.
So check ahead. Most really don't ever cost. They don't
That's
have a big
nice.
fee related to it. So it's again giving back and being part of this community. And so for me, this is a perfect time to go networking. So
And just be social and have a good time and meet people on a
Exactly.
different level than you normally do.
that's
Yes.
right.
One more
Exactly.
tip, Stacy, you can speak to this. The office Christmas party. You got to remember you're at work, right?
We talked about this last year.
Remember
'cause
that?
We had a couple stories to tell that was
Oh, my
we talked
gosh.
about after the cameras were on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to watch it.
You definitely
Yes.
have to be very
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
There's a whole issue regarding you're at work
Yeah,
and
you are.
Yeah.
You can,
There may
doesn't
be an
mean you
open
can't
bar.
have fun, but it is.
actually
There's a fine line.
Yeah.
Yes.
there's a general policy I have is I don't drink really too much at many of these events. I'll drink when I get home or afterwards.
Yeah.
But
Good idea.
I don't know. And there's always issues if you're 21 or not.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's how that
and
goes.
which parties you're at. You know, the other thing I was going to say too is I know if you're involved at all with UNM, there are over 400 student organizations, and many of them are having holiday parties too. And I don't think people realize there's that many. They're related to activities, either social or there's academic clubs, or there's sporting clubs, but there's 400 groups, and that ties actually to, we have about 400 meetup groups here in Albuquerque too. So
Incredible.
it's I mean, you could be out every night.
Yeah.
You could if you wanted.
Three times a night if you want.
Exactly.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and people, there is the misconception that there's nothing to do in Albuquerque. There is that. You know, if you just look for it, you can find it.
Oh, there's a lot
There's a
going on.
ton.
So where are you guys going to be going this holidays?
Yeah.
Any events?
I'm home.
I'm-
We're here.
That's nice.
I've done a bunch of holiday stuff already. Now I got to do some shopping. Probably going to be at the mall or something. Very exciting, like going to the mall.
Well, there you go.
That's going to be about it.
You know, there's one
But-
other sporting event too, the New Mexico Bowl. Did you go
Oh,
to
of
that?
course.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
good
have
That's
been
gonna
to
be-
it.
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
it's,
event.
It's great.
one. It's UTEP and Utah State.
Yeah, they just announced that Friday, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that should be a good time. 'Cause
Hey,
that's
Good job on TV.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, did you have
welcome.
fun?
I did. I had a blast, actually.
Great, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
job. Great to meet you.
Great seeing you guys. I brought you some deer ears to get you in the,
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
in the
thanks.
festive mode.
Very
There you
nice.
go.
Very
Perfect.
nice. Look at that.
it gives me credibility.
Exactly.
Yes.
It really does.
Who knew?
It really does.
Stacy Sacco with the UNM Anderson School of Management, and April Semler, who's one of Stacy's students at the school. Hey, listen, great to have you both on.
Thank
We'll
you so
continue
much.
in just a moment. More
Happy
to come
holidays.
Yeah,
after
happy
this.
holidays.
See you out there.